Hello, my friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Natalia Inspiration, and I am so happy to be here with you all today. If you are joining me for the first time, I want to welcome you. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on the post notification bell so that you can be alerted as soon as I upload a new video. Also, please remember to like, comment, and share this video with a friend. Thank you. Now, in today's video, we'll be having a discussion on 14 things that you should not do when you're in a relationship with a man. So, I will be speaking to my females today, and I want to share with you 14 important things that you should not do when you are in a relationship with a man. Now, the number one thing is do not speak when he is speaking. And as I share with you these 14 things, I will break them down easily so that you can have a better understanding of what these mean. So, number one is do not speak when he's speaking. Now, oftentimes, men find it very disrespectful for them to be having a conversation with their girlfriend or with their wife, and she is speaking at the same time. Now, ladies, this is where learning how to communicate with your man comes in. You have to give your man time to speak. You have to give him time to express how he truly feels, especially if it's something that is important to him. He wants to know that you're listening to him. He wants to know that you're paying attention. So don't be swift to speak, but be swift to hear. So listen when he's speaking and don't try to speak at the same time. And while you're listening, listen to understand and not listen to give a response. Because I get it that sometimes as women, we just can't wait to respond. We can't wait to just, get whatsoever is on our chest off. We can't wait to release it. But as a woman, you have to learn to listen to your man, learn to listen when he's speaking. And as I said before, listen with a heart of understanding. Listen to understand what he's saying and not listen just to give a respond. So ensure that when you're listening, you're not listening because you want to quickly respond, after he finishes speaking, but you're listening because you want to get a better understanding so that, at the end, you will know how to respond in a respectful manner and also be able to give your ideas or, some sort of help, because sometimes a man can be pouring out his heart and sometimes he needs the help, sometimes he need an advice. So you have to listen with understanding so that you can produce or provide a suitable advice that will assist him. All right, so do not speak when he's speaking. And that is very important, ladies. Give him time to express himself and to speak to you. And if there's something that you need to say, it's important to pause for a minute and ask him. You can simply say, "Excuse me, can I say this?" So instead of just cut him off or just speak while he's speaking, which is very disrespectful, it's best to ask for permission. Can I say this? Will be more appropriate. And if he says sure, then you can proceed. But if he says no, then give him time to complete whatsoever he has to say to you. All right. So number two, do not disrespect him. Do not disrespect him. So when you're in a relationship with a man, ladies, you have to understand that a man hates disrespect. And I'm not saying we ladies, we don't hate it too, because we all have emotions and we all know what it feels like to be disrespected. But for the men, Every man loves when his woman respects him. I don't know. I don't see no man out there who have their woman and doesn't like when she respect him. So every man, they craves for respect from that one person, and that person is their woman or their wives. So please, ladies, do not disrespect him. And remember, disrespect comes in different shape and form. So please try your best not to disrespect him. Try your best not to do anything that will, disrespect him. Don't say anything to disrespect him, and just try your best, to respect him and do everything you can, to make the relationship work. So number 3, moving on, do not threaten him. When you're in a relationship with a man, never you make the mistake of threatening him. Don't tell him things like, oh, if you don't do this, I'm going to walk out, or I'm going to cheat, or I'm going to, do something else. Never you threaten a man when you're in a relationship with him. Men, they hate it. They hate it. So do not disrespect him. Sorry, I mean threaten him. Yes, sorry about that. Do not threaten him. Men, they don't play with threats. They don't like threats. So do not threaten him. All right? Moving on. Number 4, do not compare him with your ex. One of the biggest mistakes you can ever make is comparing your new lover or your new man with your ex. Ladies, don't make such a mistake. If you don't want chaos in your relationship, do not compare your ex man with your current man. You don't want drama. You don't want problem, because one thing, when you do that, even if both of you talk it out or talk it over, he will never forget that. He will never forget that. So try your best never to compare your current man with your ex. All right, moving on. Do not bring out the lion in him. I always says that. I always say that in every man there's a king and there's a lion, and so you have to know which one you're going to feed. If you want to feed the lion, you will eventually bring out that lion. And if you want to feed the king, you will eventually bring out the king. So you choose, ladies, if you want to bring out the lion that's going to roar and devour you and rip you to pieces, or you want to bring out the king. So you have to know how to treat your man so that you don't bring out the worst out of him. You don't bring out the lion that's going to come back and rip you to pieces. So, ladies, try your best not to bring out the lion in him. And even if the lion should come out of him, do not be the one to bring out the lion, because you don't want to see that side of him. You don't want to experience that side of him. So allow yourself, to develop in such a way where when you speak to that man and whatever you do for him, it will cause the king to come out of him. So do not bring out the lion out of him. Moving on. Do not gossip him with family members. I know sometimes in relationship, when we find ourselves getting into an argument with our man, we have a tendency to want to, take the matter to our family members because we think they have the right solution to our problems, or we just need somebody to share what we're going through with. I get it, but not every family members can be trusted. And as a woman, we have to learn how to keep secrets. Whatever relationship issue you're having with your man, you should not be in a haste to take it to your relatives. You should not be in a haste to take it to your parents and to your siblings and to cousins. You should not be in a haste to take your relationship issues to other relatives. That should be between you and your man. That should be between both of you. Don't take your problems to your family, because what you're doing, you're setting up your family against that man. You're creating that animosity in the hearts of your family, for them to hate your man. And if every time you and your man have a dispute, you run to your parents about it, it proves that you are immature as a woman. It proves that you don't know how to handle relationship issues. So these are some of the things you have to look into as a woman. Don't be quick to run and gossip about your man. If he's not able to provide money for you in the relationship, you don't have to tell your relatives. If you guys get up today and you don't have anything to eat, you don't have to tell your family members. They don't have to know about that. Because believe it or not, they will use it against you later. They will use it against you. So do not give your relative power over your man. Don't give them the opportunity to speak ill of your man or to disrespect your man. Moving on. Do not become his adversary. As a woman, your man loves you and he wants you to be his friend, not his enemy. I'm pretty sure by now he already has a lot of enemies because he chooses to be with you. And he doesn't want you to be added to the list of enemies that he already has. So I want to encourage you, ladies, become his friend, become his supporter, become his helper, become his strength, become his strong tower, become his peace. Because every man desires peace. Don't become his headache and don't become his adversary. All right, ladies? So I just want to share with you these few important things that you should not do when you're in a relationship with a man. I will do a part 2 on this video. So please apply these, and I hope that you'll learn something new today. And thank you so much as we come to the ending of this discussion. God bless you all.